the way that your clients love you. How long? What's your longest tenured client?
My longest 10-year client is 10 years. 10 years, man. And some of these clients, you think it's like a barber, right? You keep your barber for a long time.
That's a good analogy.
You see your barber every 2 weeks, let's say. Some people every month or something like that. Let's say sometimes once a week. Man, some of these inspired, consistent clients, I'm seeing them 4 days a week. Man. Shy. Shout out to Shy.
Bro.
Unbelievable athlete.
It's one of the female clients that he has. Dude, she's a beast, bro. She's a beast. The other day, what was she benching?
Oh man. 200, 210 pounds, something like that. She's unbelievable. What an athlete. And then an athlete in her 40s who's already had a child, right? So it's pretty amazing to see what people can do in this.
So you're in the garage right now. Going back to how much is enough, right?
Right.
Is the garage enough for you?
You know, for what I like to do is that one-on-one style training to where everything's specialized, everything's specific for that particular person. We got a goal and we're slowly getting to it. And it's a relationship too. You know, there's ups and downs. The diets are really hard, but seeing the transformations of people, seeing people say, man, you helped me lose 30 pounds or whatever it is, even though I really didn't do much, they did it. They just believed in me, right? They trusted me.
That's a big thing, dude. That's a big thing.
It's just those little wins are when I start to think about when people say, man, just do what you love. Just do what you love. So to answer your question, I'm gaining a lot of clients. Things are going really well. I'm so blessed and grateful on how it's going now. But at the end game, I'd like to go a little bit bigger.
Okay. So that's where you said that's how you were talking about where's the middle ground, right?
Right.
So you don't want to beat yourself up saying, man, I need to be in a new spot by X amount of date or whatever. That's what I have a lot of trouble with. I think that I should be further down the line than what I am.
Because we're looking 5 years, 10 years, 15 years down the road. Why? You're a homeowner. You understand paying off the house is really important. So you got to set these little goals, right? You got to set these little goals, even though you know what the end game is.
That, and I agree. And I just always feel that your own self-talk is always like, you know what I'm saying? Especially mine. You know, I was like, you don't want to hear my fucking self-talk.
Ours, buddy. We help each other through that.
That's true. But it's always like, oh man, you should be doing more than what you're doing now. I guess because you know how much you're leaving on the table.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying?
Now let's talk about the kryptonite to all this. Demons.
Oh, well, it doesn't make it's not necessarily the kryptonite. Well, it is. It can be, but it doesn't make anything any fucking easier.
No, it doesn't. And it almost makes it damn near impossible.
Well, that's where our boy was all on point saying, guys, I'm going to tell y'all right now, it's not about the things that you add to your life. It's the things that you
subtract from,
take out of your life.
Sure.
When I started subscribing to that concept, I was like,
it's real.
It's true.
It hit for both of us at the same time.
Yeah,
right?
A lot of times you want to put so much shit on your plate. You want to read, you want to meditate, you want to wake up early, you want to drink water, you want to do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And to piggyback off that, you can nail 10 of those things, but if you got 2 of those things that are holding you back, it doesn't matter.
So I thought, since I'm making money and since I'm selling homes now, which is what I've always wanted to do, that it gave me the freedom to do whatever I want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm making it. I could spend it.
Sure.
As long as I save a little, I could have a good time.
Right. I deserve to go out and get drunk and do bad things and make bad decisions.
I always use this saying. I have a lot of sayings that I use with myself, and one of my favorite ones is I was right, but I was incomplete. Right? There's nothing wrong with going out and having a good time and whatever, but the things that come along with it, or the things that could possibly happen that come along with it.
Why did you choose this new journey of soberness?
Just to be better. So it's almost like a compounding thing. You know, first and foremost, I didn't like the situations that I was putting myself in. And then after a while, it was just going down so dark of a road that I was thinking to myself, what's the end game here?
Right.
if this keeps on happening. You know, and then what was really the determining factor is I started figuring out, and I started kind of seeing in y'all, and specifically in my brother, that y'all are worried about me. And that's what was really
Interesting.
being real selfish on my part.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, here I am wanting to be treated like a man and acting as if I am a man, and I'm here doing some little boy shit.
Right.
And I was thinking, like I said, the self-talk, I was just like, you're a bitch is what you are. You're selfish is what you are. Dude, you know,
It is selfish.
I would, you know, something would happen. I would call Xavier. I would need his help. He would be there, this and that. You don't need that. Y'all don't need that.
Right.
And then at the same time, too, this is supposed to be somebody who's got their shit together.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
When I started holding myself up to that type of
Accountability.
and that kind of standard, then it started becoming introspective and thinking, okay, all right, what is this actually getting me? Are these nights fun?
What am I running from?
That too, but it was more, I tell people that too. That's not the type of drinker I am. I'm not the type of, I mean, I can be. When my grandparents passed away, when some of my friends passed away, yeah, I became one of them, you know, during that span of time. But I'm the guy that we're having a good time, and I want to have a better time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Dude, I see memories of me,
I know,
me
man.
in our Snapchat.
They're crazy.
I'd see you, and I'd be like, oh shit. I'm like, shots, baby.
Right.
Let's get
right.
before you know it, you're just off the deep end, and now I'm drinking and driving.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And obviously something that you don't want to be doing and situations that you don't want to be in. So then I fought it for so long and did things my way for so long. I started thinking to myself, yeah, you know, things are going pretty cool in my life, but at the same time, can I get better? Can I be better? Shout out to my homeboy, Brian. Said a good one, man. I remember. He goes, I said, yeah, man, just, you know, being, you know, fucked up and, you know, just being in a constant state of like getting drunk and this and that. And he goes, it's not really the best version of you, bro.
There it is. That's what I was waiting for you to say. That's what it is.
And then
selfishness.
I thought to myself, the best version of myself.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Right.
So then I was thinking, well, wouldn't you want to be the best version of yourself every day? Is the best version of yourself hungover?
Sure.
No, of course not.
And the reason, one of the things is people mention best version of myself, but the best way to put it is you want to be the best version of yourself to give away to the people that you love.
That's West too, right?
That's a little West too, because man, I was in that same boat where drinking wasn't really a problem for us. It was kind of like a weekend thing, right?
Sure.
And it just leads to more things and it leads to more things. And the hangovers start to get a little bit worse as we get older, and the mind games. And at the end of the day, the high is not worth the low, you know? And the next day, hangovers and the mental depression and anxiety that comes with your body trying to process and get rid of all that alcohol. What version of that is you, right? Like I feel like that for 2 or 3 days. And then what are my relationships like, right? Am I shorter with people? Was I rude to my mom over something silly? Did I cut my brother off for no reason? Was I more irritable? Did I say something that I regretted because I wasn't feeling good from partying 2 nights ago, right? Mm-hmm. Karmic debt.
That's a heavy one, bro.
That's the one, man. It's karmic debt.
And you know what, man? The more and more I don't participate in those negative situations, the lighter I feel day to day, day to day. And I feel that it's just like, you know, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Totally.
And it's like, man, it feels like I'm gaining momentum.
Hey, it's boring. Nobody said it wasn't going to be boring. Not going out, not seeing people. It's a little boring. Staying home, eating healthy, cooking your own food.
Dude,
it's not fun, but man, it's safe. It puts you in a good headspace.
I mean, you can, I tell people.
And you sleep with a good conscience.
Bro, that's the one for me. My brother, one of his sayings that I love is he says, there's nothing, bro. There's nothing like peace of mind. I used to be like.
Clip it.
I used to be like, the way that you said, the anxiety. Yeah. Dude, that was taking its toll on me big time. And I was like, Bro, I would feel like
Matt,
that
it
for
was
no.
happening to us at the same time.
Yeah,
You know?
man. That's why. Yeah.
That's why one of the reasons we're so close is because we were vulnerable with each other during those times, right? Because we worked with each other the day after we felt terrible, or even when we weren't working with each other. One of the reasons this relationship is so important to me is because not a lot of people I can feel comfortable with and feel vulnerable around, right? Somebody who makes me feel like I can be vulnerable around them.
Sure.
I really just put them in a different class of people.
Sure.
You know, there's a trust there. And man, we did that together, man. We went through this whole sobriety thing together. 100 days here, 70 days here, quitting this, quitting that, helping each other, cheering each other on, man. It's awesome to have somebody like that in your life. And I hope everybody does. And people hold on to those relationships and don't mess them up.
I love
Because
you, bro.
we've messed up those relationships before. I love you too, man. We've messed up those in the past. And because I wasn't in the right mind state.
Sure. Yeah. And bro, this right there, what you said is the reason why I made the podcast, because one day, dude, we're going to be 80 years old and we're going to look at this podcast and we're going to be like, dude, look at us.
Look at that.
And I wanted to document all of this stuff because what a life, bro. What a life that we've been given.
Amazing.
I know that I said it for so long, but did you think it was going to happen?
Man, I knew it was going to happen.
Did you?
I knew it was going to happen. I could see it in you from the beginning, just like you knew I was going to become an entrepreneur and do my own thing as well, too. You saw it in me. I saw it in you. That's why we didn't gas each other up, right? I wasn't feeding you BS to build your ego.
Dude,
I wanted you to be happy. I saw that what was going to make you happy. And this is it. This is you, right? This is therapy. All the interesting conversations you're going to have, the closeness that it brings with the family and friends.
It's funny, man, because people, they have wanted to get me into like groups for a long time, you know, Bible groups and men groups and things like that. And they've always said like, man, dude, you got some, you know, some wisdom to impart into those groups. And I'm like, I do that almost every day. And I was thinking my podcast is going to be that for me, you know? And the great thing about it is, you know, it's so, I'm not even thinking that far down the line. Honestly, selfishly, dude, I'm just doing this like, well, it's starting off for myself. I really just love you guys and I want this, but what if we start reaching people and it's like, you know, people listen to what we have to say and they're like, man, I'm going through that same thing.
Yeah. And you know what? A lot of times the things that we say are regurgitated from people that we look up to, you know, but man, you don't know how far that reach goes. You can change lives. You can help a lot of people.
Who knows, dude? And I hate to sound cheesy, but like the way that they say, if it reaches one person, it helps them out.
Depends on who that one person.
That's true. I was gonna say something about that. But she's. Oh, do you have many friends?
Any what?
Many friends?
Many friends. I'm from Colorado. My best close niche group of friends that I grew up with, 5-6 people, they're all over there. But I got another handful here like you and a few others that I have. But
at the same time though, we're 40 years old. We don't, I mean,
hey man, the circles get smaller as you get older. You don't need acquaintances. You need close friends that you can rely on, right?
Those friends, see, I was talking to my friend the other day and she was talking about living in Mexico. She wants to just pick up and move and live in Mexico. And I was thinking, bro, I cannot leave all of my friends and family. And she's just like, but
you couldn't leave San Antonio, huh?
No,
not for any amount of money. Not for any amount of money you wouldn't leave.
I mean,
and never see your family again?
Fuck that. No way. Nah, hell no. Bro, it was hard for me to just leave the South Side just because I felt so much like a fish out of water.
$10 million you wouldn't leave?
For how long? Forever?
I mean, you can talk, you can FaceTime, but no more visiting your friends or your family.
Ever again?
Ever again. But hey,
fuck that.
That 10 million.
I could send it to him.
You can absolutely send it to him.
I could send my brother, my sister $1 million. That'd be sweet. Nah, I'll make $1 million and I'll give it to him eventually when we're probably like 60. Be like, fucking, here. They're like, oh, gee, thanks.
You think
they're like, we already got everything all paid off?
Let me go deep on something with you real quick.
Go for it.
What do you think? You think we're a product of where we're born?
I know we are.
So if you were born in India, you think you'd be Hindu. If you were born in the Middle East, do you think you'd be a Muslim?
Of course.
If you were born somewhere else, you'd be a different.
Yeah. That's why we're born in the right place. No, I'm just kidding.
It is good to be here, man. It is good to be here.
No, but
Except the gas, right, X?
right. Well, you know what's crazy? A lot of when people say like, "Oh yeah," they say yeah, they'll just mention I'm Persian or whatever. I'm like, my homie's Persian. Like if it's
Like we're
you,
cool now.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, my homie's Persian.
I can't use that with you guys.
Yeah, that's right. It's everybody.
Hey,
right?
my friend's Mexican.
Yeah, my friend's Mexican, right? No, but so
We're the same. We're cool.
for sure. Yeah, I feel like since I've spent so much time with you and your family, I feel like a rite of passage that I have.
Sure.
Like,
And you know what? A few of my friends say that, like, man, we know all the Persian foods. We've learned these few words. Like when we see a Persian, we'll tell them the same thing. For me, being multicultured,
I wanted to
Right.
get into that.
being multicultured, growing up in a town that was 50% Caucasian, 50% Hispanic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of African Americans, not a lot of Asians, and not a lot of Persians or Middle Easterns or anything like that.
Let me ask you
Go
real
ahead.
quick: what made your family go there to Colorado in particular?
The revolution. There was a revolution.
No,
that
but
happened
there
over
in particular.
Oh, they were finishing high school and they got some sort of a college scholarship for,
Okay.
like exchange student style.
Oh, okay.
But man, people always ask me like, did you get racism? Was there racism towards you, or was it hard growing up in a town?
Dude, I didn't even know that this dude was Persian. I thought he was Mexican the whole time. 'Cause
Well,
I'm just stupid like that. I remember at Gold's, you were talking Farsi, and I was on the phone. I was like trying to get somebody a pass or something like that. I'm on the phone. You're talking on the phone, and then I hang up, and then you hung up, and then I was just like doing my thing, and I said, "Were you just talking another language right
I
now?"
remember that.
You remember that? You remember while I was in the front desk,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Yeah," and I was like, What do you like? What were you talking? Still not putting it together. I'm thinking you're Mexican and you just knew another language. Oh, pendejo. I was just all like, damn, this dude's just slick like
You
that.
know, people had so much trouble saying my name Pedram. Pedro was all I went by for about 10 years. There was about 3 jobs where I actually had them made my name tag with an O at the end for Pedro.
Shut up.
I
Are you seriously? It's funny. There's this guy. His name is Pedro. That we play ball with. I call him Ped.
Yeah.
I call you Ped. And then PED.
PED.
Yeah.
But back to
I christened him PED.
But finishing what I was saying, man, I didn't experience any of that stuff. I grew up in a neighborhood where my best 5 friends were Hispanic,
Mm-hmm.
and they brought me into their families. You know,
Oh, yeah.
the moms called me mijo.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas, they made us tamal. I grew up in their household,
Sure.
right? So culture-wise, I really felt really close and really accepted by by that community. So I
Represent.
feel like I'm part of it anyways.
You are. And is there similarities with Persians and Hispanics?
Oh man, so much.
I mean, dude, your mom's sweetest lady in the world.
Yeah.
You know, stepdad, awesome. Met your real dad too, and they've always been real cool with me. Par,
Sure.
I love Par the way you love X.
I know.
It's funny. He's such a
But
good
it's
dude.
something about one of your best friend's siblings.
Yeah.
It's kind of your siblings with them right away too, right?
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
The coolest dude ever. You know what was real special to me, dude? When y'all went to my birthday that one time, I was like,
yeah.
that's what I do. I try and get everybody together.
You know what was special to me is when you really stepped up and helped us sell our house, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we didn't know what we were doing. It was the time to sell it, and the way you just got everything together, handled everything, pre-approval, the pictures, getting it up and at 'em, and man, we got that offer, the first offer.
That's what I was going to
with
talk
the
about.
love letter.
And I remember.
Remember
too.
when houses were just flying off the market, X? People were bidding $10, $20, $30,000 over from California moving here during that rush, you know? And people couldn't decide who they want to give the house to. People were writing love letters. Please let us buy this house.
Yeah.
This is our dream home. We're moving from Nebraska.
That was badass.
We see our daughter having this upstairs bedroom, really making that sentimental thing. And hey, it worked.
Bro. Well, and then as fate has it, I end up helping you get
Purchasing my new house.
the new
Absolutely.
home and tell everybody where it's at.
We're neighbors. I could throw a golf ball to that house.
three streets away.
Yeah, man, that's
And
awesome.
I
How did
mean,
that work out?
you want to talk about a full circle moment too, man. What's
How many
crazy?
houses did we look at, buddy? I put you through hell. We looked at 10, 15 houses. We
That's
put
nothing.
7, 8 offers out there. It was,
That's nothing. Shit, I've shown like 40 houses.
I know,
before.
but that's tough to get a realtor that cares that much for something that's not guaranteed.
Very true.
get
That's a
it.
very true statement, guys. 10 minutes.
Till we get started, or this was not the pre-chat?